Tonight, part two of my one-on-one interview with Buffalo Fire Commissioner William Renaldo. Tonight, the commissioner answers why firefighter Jason Arno was in the building at the time a portion of the building collapsed, and whether he supports charges being filed if the owner of the building or anyone working on the building violated laws. Fire Commissioner William Renaldo will always remember Wednesday, March 1st.
One of our firefighters was trapped and is still trapped, and we're still trying to make our way to that firefighter as we speak.
That firefighter was Jason Arno. Commissioner, what do you recall about the day of the Main Street fire when we lost firefighter Arno and the Mayday call?
Well, obviously a very tragic day for the department. So I myself and the command team, along with a lot of other department heads, BPD officials, were actually in an incident command class on the third floor of the Dillon building when that fire came in.
I spoke with Commissioner Renaldo just a week before Arno's widow, Sarah Tierney, put the city on notice that she may sue for the conscious pain, suffering, and fear of impending death that her husband suffered that day.
A lot of people are saying, why was firefighter Arno inside the building at that time, when apparently it was a pretty abandoned building?
Well, I mean, that's a good question. Obviously, the majority of our fires start out in an offensive nature. You always have to at least investigate first, okay? So this was a very rare occurrence, obviously. You know, it was in the middle of the day, major building, major commercial building, in the middle of downtown. Another major concern for us is occupancy. Occupancy for us means, what's the building used for? If you've never been in the building, companies have never been in the building, obviously you don't know what it's used for. You have to take into consideration the time of day, which means, hey, it's a commercial building, might be people working in there, so there may be people that need assistance as well.
The investigation remains in the hands of the ATF and Erie County District Attorney.
Would you support the DA filing charges if the owner or someone working in the building was shown to have violated some laws?
Yes, I believe strongly that somebody should be held accountable if you know, that was correct.
Renaldo leads more than 700 men and women in the Buffalo Fire Department through day-to-day struggles and challenges. He was happily retired when Mayor Byron Brown asked him to come back in 2018 as the commissioner.
What mark is that you want to leave?
Of course. You know, I often get answered that question, but you know, I'm big into servant leadership. You know, I think my only really reason for being here, myself and the rest of the command team as well, is to, you know, to serve the community, or more specifically, you know, to serve the department. You know, to give the department, give all our firefighters, especially our frontline firefighters, you know, everything they need to get the job done.